Hi, I want to give you support with the lower back. Many people have issues with back pain, particularly in the lower back area. So I thought I would show you a few exercises you can do to help you release the tension that you'll feel in the lower back. So let's get a nice strong posture for yourself. Feel your feet firmly on the ground. And we're going to begin by bringing your hands around to the lower back. And let's give them a little rub. Loosening up the tension. And then rub your sacrum. Get that nice and loose, the lower part of the spine. And once again, back to the kidneys. Just get some warmth into this area. And then back to the sacrum. And once again to the kidneys. And to the sacrum. And then leave your thumbs right here over the sacrum, the bottom part of the spine, and push in and bring your hips forward and give a little rub there. And then relax them and bring your hips back. Let's push in, loosening up the tension, and then go back. So we're only pressing as we bring our hips forward. And then release. And then find another spot that might be tight or tense. And then release. One more time. Press. And release. And one more rub here in the sacrum. Good. All right. So starting to loosen up and get some warmth into these areas. Let's take that a little bit more around the waist now. So for this one, the foot posture will be, I'm going to invite you to take your left foot and go off to a slight angle. The right foot's going to stay facing forward. Bring your hands together to create a little mudra, thumbs touching and index fingers touching. Bring the thumbs towards the navel. And now we're going to circle the waist. So we'll start by turning to the left. Make circles with your arms and let's match them with the waist. Little hip circles, doing something called twisting and winding the belt vessel. The belt vessel is the area around the waist. And we're going to start to really support not only the back, but also the sides of the waist, the front. And you decide how much the circle you want to do. If you want to just make it a smaller circle perhaps, maybe you're feeling okay and you want to make it a little bit bigger, but match the movement of the hands with the waist. So as your hands come forward, your hips come forward. As your hands go back, your hips go back. And of course, when they're on the left side, more weight on the left leg. And we're on the right side, more weight on the right leg. And a few more rotations in this direction. And then let's pause. And let's resituate our feet. So bring your left foot in. Take your right foot out to a slight angle, about 45 degrees. And we're going to do the same thing now over to the right. And matching the hip movements. So we're going in the opposite direction. Loosening up the whole area around the waist. Just starting to support more flow into this area. Good. Let's do that 3 more times. And breathe. Make sure you don't hold your breath. That's a big part of this. You don't want to be holding your breath. That adds more tension, and then we'll come back to the center. And let your feet come back to parallel. And let's take this movement deeper into this area. So now we're going to do something called sacrum swirls or circles. And this one is going to be focusing just on the sacrum. So you can imagine the sacrum and your coccyx, the bottom of the spine, like a pencil. And we're going to like draw a circle on the earth below. So you can think of this also a little bit like belly dancing. So you're going to find a squat for this one. So you're bending your knees, you're dropping your tailbone. So the tailbone is dropped, so you got a flat lower back. And from this posture, we're going to begin to do circles, but this time the circle is focused only on the sacrum. You're trying to loosen up the bones of the sacrum by making little circles, like you have a little pencil there, drawing a circle on the floor or earth beneath you. Just kind of doing little circles here, and then we'll try some circles the other way. So keep that tailbone dropped. Really focused movement. And that'll help to loosen up the tension that we feel in the lower back. 3 more. And then rise back up and give that another rub. Rub your lower back again. Just get some movement into there. Great. All right. Let's take that into more of the spine. So bring your hands in front of your body. We're going to take a breath in, and we're going to make it like you're making an outline of the earth with your arms. Inhale. Let your hands come above the head, and then drop your fingers. Let your wrists get soft. Let your chin begin to drop down, and just like your slow motion dive into a swimming pool, go all the way down towards the earth. Then do a little squat there, and then begin to rise back up, starting with the tailbone, stacking all the vertebrae to come back up. Arms float up, exhale, flowing down one vertebra at a time, and really inviting all the vertebrae to release. Gather some chi at the bottom, and then reverse the flow as you come back up. Let's try that one more time. Exhale, let's go down. Inhale, let's come back up. Let the hands go above the head and just float them down in front of you. All right. Wonderful. Let's start to charge up the kidneys. When you charge up the kidneys, the lower back area, and bring more chi there, that's going to bring some more vitality. So once again, placing your hands on the lower back, let's take a breath in through the nose, and as you do, slightly tuck your tailbone, and that's going to expand the lower back. You can think of your kidneys now like lungs, breathing in the energy. And then on the exhale, let everything just kind of roll back into place. So the inhale is a slight tuck of the tailbone, little arch of the lower back, breathing in, packing energy there, exhale. Inhale, drop the tailbone. Exhale, let it just kind of roll back into place. Good, inhale, drop. Exhale, roll back into place. And one more time. Good, and great. Now let's add a little bit of chi packing. So we're going to breathe in and squeeze the pelvic floor. Exhale, let it just kind of relax. Inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor as you drop the tailbone. Exhale, let it all relax. Good. Inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor. Exhale, let it relax. Inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor as you drop the tailbone. Exhale, relax, and you'll start to feel pressure as if that energy is flowing up from that area. You're squeezing and charging up the kidneys, bringing more vitality. So let's finish with bringing your hands here at the navel. Let's imagine that chi we've been building up with the breath and with all that flowing, forming into a ball. And that ball compressing down to the size of a pearl. And see that pearl drop down to your pelvic floor and release the hands. And now let's breathe in through the nose and imagine that pearl going up through all the vertebra of your spine to the crown of the head, and then exhale. Imagine it going right down the center line of the front. Trying to breathe only with the nose. Inhale. Tongue on the upper palate, mouth closed, exhale. Circulating that pearl. Even if you're not visual, work with the intention of I'm opening up this area all the way up the spine to the crown, down the center line of the front, getting chi moving, energy, life force moving through the body. Inhale up, exhale down, and one more time. Inhale, exhale. Let your hands come back here. Bring that pearl back to the navel. Let your feet come closer together. So let's take a moment just to close and lock all that energy into the body. So let's begin to just do some belly rubs. And we'll rub 9 times in one direction. And 9 more in the opposite. Yes, and just get a sense of how that energy gets stored in your body and gives you more chi, more vitality, and less discomfort. I hope that helps. Have a great day. Take care.